I'm Susan from Tarjac. You may know us as the source for the best camo for your guns and bows, but we do so much more. Our custom work with automotive parts can transform any vehicle, our ATVs, sleds, four-wheelers, motorcycles. We've received national recognition for our work with Orange County Choppers, and we are most proud of our partnership with the future servicemen by providing customized helmets for the Army-Navy game. From the national stage to your favorite hunting ground, it's Tarjac.
Hello and welcome to the CNY Business Connection. I'm Jason Weinstein. With all the talk of the national debt on this week's show, find out how one local couple is taking matters into their own hands. Plus, we'll have the latest bit of business wisdom from someone who has lived it thanks to our friends at Prendismo.com. But we'll begin with the latest in business news from around the area.
June's unemployment rate in Broome and Tioga counties was at 8.1%, lower than the same time last year, but the area continues to lose workers. Regional labor market analyst Christian Harris believes the economy will take a step forward before the end of the year.
And probably next month we might see another slight uptick in the unemployment rate too. We'll keep an eye over the year and hopefully start seeing the unemployed losses translate to actual employed gains. And then we can be a little bit more confident in the unemployment statistic.
The Southern Tier and Central New York have the chance to earn a slice of $1 billion pie as part of a statewide economic development plan. That was the announcement as Lieutenant Governor Robert Duffy stopped by Binghamton University. The state is being divided into 10 regional councils to stimulate economic development and job creation. The money will be distributed based on 5-year plans that the regional councils put together. The Lieutenant Governor stresses that this is about jump-starting the economy.
It is about prioritizing areas of economic development and job growth. It's all about jobs. This is all about growing jobs in New York State, growing jobs in upstate, and here growing jobs in the Southern Tier. That is the goal with everything that we are going to do with this effort.
The Southern Tier Regional Council will be co-chaired by David Scorton. He's the president of Cornell University. He'll be joined by Tom Tranter, the president and CEO of Corning Enterprises. The rest of the members will include elected officials and community and business leaders.
In a few weeks, these apples will be turned into wine.
We grow it, we bottle it, and so it's unique to us.
Wine that is made right here in Binghamton at Lone Maple Farms. Owner Mike Harris decided to get into the wine industry 4 years ago.
It was one of the most tedious processes that I've ever gone through.
He quickly found out that getting a farm winery license in New York wasn't going to be easy.
The federal part of it took about 3 months. The New York State part took almost 12 months. So it was a very long, drawn-out process.
Last week, Governor Cuomo signed legislation to help farm wineries. The bill will allow farm wineries to operate up to 5 branch stores. Farm wineries can provide or use custom crush services for purchasers of New York grapes and will now have the same license and can attend more than 5 charitable events a year. And this is Harris's favorite part. They will be able to maintain shipping reports on site and provide them to the State Liquor Authority upon request.
Right now we just have our wines here at our farm market, but if it could get easier to do the shipping, we would open that up so folks could actually go onto our website and order the wines, and then we could ship it.
Now, believe it or not, Lone Maple Farms is not the only farm winery in the area. And with Cuomo's new legislation, Harris hopes that new wineries will join him in the Southern Tier.
More wineries in the Southern Tier would definitely benefit this area because not only would the local residents of this area be able to enjoy it, but it would also spark more tourism into this area.
And that's something that Harris says will benefit the entire community.
This was the scene last year at SUNY Cortland, but this year it's a much different scene. And it's a much different feeling from the past.
When we're preparing for the Jets to come, as we did in the past 2 years, you could feel the excitement level all through the city and through the county, knowing that they were going to be here. And this year, there's definitely a letdown. There's a disappointment that we won't have our Jets back.
With the NFL lockout, the team decided not to come to Cortland this year, something that's costing the county a pretty penny. Last year, an estimated 41,000 visitors came to see the Jets, spending an additional $5.8 million.
When you're in Cortland, especially in this area, you'll see that many of our business owners are local people, so that money stays within our community even more than it might in some others. So we're going to feel that economic impact.
As you can see, there's a lot less hustle and bustle here on Main Street in Cortland. The combination of lack of visitors and less enthusiasm has this area really missing the Jets. And for business owners like Robbie Petrella, it hurts not having the team in town.
It'd be really naive to say that the lockout didn't affect us. It did. It affected Cortland. The NFL is a huge machine. It is a machine that has a far-reaching economical impact on many different industries, and I think we've witnessed that now.
It's people like Robbie that were affected most by this NFL lockout. So despite football returning this week, don't tell these people nothing changed.
We were affected. Of course we were affected. But we have to go forward and make do with what we have. And the loss of revenue, we have to find another way to generate it or cut cost.
Now it's on to the wait till next year, when the Cortland Jets return home.
We hope you enjoyed that. Time now for Business Connection Classifieds, a look at some recent job postings from around the area. The Association for Visual Rehabilitation and Employment is looking for a manager of new business opportunities. This person would be responsible for identifying new AVRE products and services which have the potential to grow employment opportunities for people who are blind or visually impaired. Products and/or services identified must enhance both the mission and profitability of AVRE. The position has a focus on enhancing federal and state government business, but commercial opportunity development is also expected. Some business travel will be necessary to perform the essential functions of the position. Please send your resume to Kevin Berger's attention at AVRE, 174 Court Street, Binghamton, New York, 13901. You can fax your resume to Kevin at 607-771-8045 or email kberger@avreus.org. As business grows, AVRE continues to create good jobs for legally blind individuals in various manufacturing, assembly, and packaging departments. These positions range from entry-level assembly and manufacturing to machine operators. AVRE offers competitive wages and benefits. Interested legally blind individuals should contact Kevin Berger, Accounting and Human Resources Manager, at 607-724-2428 or email him at avreinfo@avreus.org. Time now for a break, but when we come back, the latest bit of business wisdom from someone who has lived it thanks to our friends at Prendismo.com. Plus, find out how one local couple is taking the national debt into their own hands.
I'm Norm Poltenson. I've published the Central New York Business Journal for 25 years. Our success is based on the fact that we know only one audience, owners and managers of businesses in Central New York. We publish stories for them, we don't offer sound bites, and we always source our information. Maybe technology's changed since I started publishing 25 years ago, but not our mission. You can always rely on the Central New York Business Journal providing your business news.
Make your company's job opportunities stand out and get seen. The Binghamton Business Connection and BizConnectTV.com have created the area's first video job posting service. Don't hope a few words of text will get you the local candidates you want. Get your opportunities seen on the Binghamton Business Connection TV show and BizConnectTV.com/jobs. For an inexpensive multimedia and visual way to showcase your job openings, call 239-0199, email BizConnectTV@gmail.com, and watch the Binghamton Business Connection on My 8. Welcome back. It's been a big, divisive battle in Washington. How to handle the national debt. Find out how one local couple is saying we're taking the matter into our own hands.
This is just one of many envelopes that will be sent to the nation's treasury.
We give our contributions to the Department of the Treasury on the condition that it only be used to reduce the public debt.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Seth and Terry Eisenberger sending these envelopes filled with checks to help reduce America's debt crisis.
This is not a Republican issue. It's not a Democratic issue. It's not Tea Party, or independent, whatever. This is an American issue.
The idea came when Seth grew tired of what he calls games in Washington.
I felt like we were being used as pawns in their chess game, And I felt that Americans needed to unite together to do something to help resolve the situation.
Together, the couple created a nonprofit organization called the Association to Reduce the National Debt.
If 1 out of every 4 Americans gave up a couple cups of coffee every month and donated about $5 a month to reduce the national debt, we could raise $4 billion a year.
The organization has become a full-time job for the Eisenbergs. In the hours before work and from the moment they get home, they come right here to their home office and begin gathering Americans together to help lower the nation's debt.
We both feel very, very good about what we're doing. We will put in as much time as we need to get this cause going and to do what we can as Americans to help our country.
And only after a month, the debt duo is seeing thousands of hits to their website and Facebook page, not to mention donations.
We receive donations from right locally here in Broome County and as far away as Hawaii.
The Eisenbergs hope their organization will catch on soon.
We just can't wait for Washington to hopefully come up to a solution.
Because with 4 kids and 1 grandchild, the couple believes America's future is at stake if something isn't done soon.
Our thanks to Amanda Kenny for that. Time now to turn things over to our friends at Prendismo.com, partnering with entrepreneurs for success. And this week's bit of business wisdom from someone who has lived it. Find out why it is crucial for entrepreneurs to tap into their personal network.
When you do get involved in starting a business, just make sure you're not afraid. If you don't know something, admit you don't know it, and find someone that does. It's just a matter of utilizing your network. And I know I've told Professor Steer this many times. That's really how I've got to where I am today, is utilizing my network, listening to people, listening to people that are smarter than you. Always surround yourself by people that are smarter, have had a lot of experiences in different areas. If you focus on somebody in marketing, they know everything about marketing. So that's what I've done. I've listened to people that have studied business, manufacturing processes, supply chain management, and I've kind of incorporated that all together. And I feel like that's, being young, you can do that a lot easier than when you're a little bit older, because people are willing to help. Especially at a university, they're willing to sit down and say, hey Adam, maybe you should start branding your products, or focusing on different target markets. Target markets, what was that when I was younger? And then it dawned upon me, target markets. Oh wait, we can design marketing material for schools, solar hot water systems just for schools and for municipalities, and then for residential users. So being able to think like that, it all comes from utilizing your network.
And that does it for this episode of the CNY Business Connection. Thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, I'm Jason Weinstein. Have a good one. Make your company's job opportunities stand out and get seen. The Binghamton Business Connection and BizConnectTV.com have created the area's first video job posting service. Don't hope a few words of text will get you the local candidates you want. Get your opportunities seen on the Binghamton Business Connection TV show and BizConnectTV.com/jobs. For an inexpensive multimedia and visual way to showcase your job openings, call 239-0199, email BizConnectTV@gmail.com, and watch the Binghamton Business Connection on My 8.
I'm Norm Poltenson. I've published the Central New York Business Journal for 25 years. Our success is based on the fact that we know only one audience, owners and managers of businesses in Central New York. We publish stories for them, we don't offer sound bites, and we always source our information. Maybe technology's changed since I started publishing 25 years ago, but not our mission. You can always rely on the Central New York Business Journal providing your business news.